Hi, today I'm going to be filming and, talking about some of my tips and tricks in order to learn a new language and for better note taking. This is my French notebook that I use for my French learning. I've been learning French for the past 2 years almost. Yeah, it's going to be 2 years in May. And I think that the best way that you can start is always having a notebook. I know everyone tells you this, but in order to learn a new language, you always need to have a notebook, especially if you want to learn how to write it. For example, French has the same alphabet as English and Spanish, that are the languages that I already speak, so I don't have that much of an issue. But for example, if I was learning Korean or Japanese, I will always keep an alphabet, the letters of the alphabet and the pronunciation in my normal language or my current language, in order to keep track of how to say the words, because I would say them funny in any other way. I'm not the best at explaining. Here I'm doing my notes for my level 6 class. I'm already on level 8, but I'm very lazy and I haven't had the time to pass all my notes. But still, I do like to keep them nicely because that's the only way I can remember what I studied. Right now, I'm already going to show you like a little tour of what I have done in my notebook. I color code the levels so they don't get mixed up. I copy straight from the book what I see and take little notes on the side. If I don't understand a word or want to remember it, I write down in a different color what it means in Spanish, because it's the language that I can comprehend the most. I would write them down in English, but there's not an English equivalent for most of the words, and the closest language is Spanish, actually. When I first started, I was really motivated to learn the language, especially since I plan on moving to a French-speaking country. That's the plan. Anyway, I do go to classes in a different place apart from school. I don't learn the language in school anymore, so I decided to take the initiative, and for the last 2 years I've been going to the Alliance Française, that is essentially from the French embassy, and they help learn French to a lot of the locals here. Obviously they charge, but they're really good cram classes, and I feel like I've learned so much about the French culture and language there. Every new level I change the color, but keep the same concepts. I try to do everything as neatly as possible, because I tend to not understand what I'm doing if I don't have my notes nicely. I did have another notebook before. That is like the notebook I copy and take notes from during the class, and afterwards, it is before the final exam for the course, I usually pass my notes to this new notebook I have. But for the last 3 levels, I've been really busy during that time, so I haven't had the time to pass my notes. My best friend always nags me about this, but I do enjoy having my notes nicely, so I always end up doing it. Anyways, since I'm almost done with the levels, there's only 12 levels. I should be done by summer with the language. I really hope I can speak it fluently one day. Well, that's going to be it for today. I'll have to leave the video a little bit short today, but see you soon. Bye.